Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss how to carry out orthographic projections in AUTOCAD software. Basically, orthographic projection is nothing but a parallel projections of a 3D view, and we can draw it by two methods, that is first angle method and the third angle method of projection. The method of projection that I am going to follow is the first angle method of projection. So first angle method of projection, basically your front view will be in the top view will be in the bottom, right hand side will be on the left hand side, and left hand side view will be on the right hand side. Now we will take one question of orthographic projection and then we will go forward. So I'll just, for our reference, insert one question. So this is our question, and for this question we need to draw the orthographic projection. So while drawing the orthographic projection, it's always suggested that you draw the front view first. So now from where we will go for the front view? So always the direction of the arrow suggests the front view. So in this question, as you can see over here, the direction of arrow, so in that direction we are going to look into the front view. Now with respect to the front view, what all things we see that will be drawn in the front view. So to make it easier for you, I have done certain color coding, so through that you can understand that exactly what is visible in the front view. So as you can see over here, the direction of front view is in this red color arrow direction. So in the front view we can see this, what we can say, the shaded area which I have shown in red color. So through orthographic projections we will draw this in our sheet. Now the template that you can see over here is a A3 size sheet template which is already made, and so I have inserted that template. You can draw in with respect to your personal template, or you can draw it directly on the graphics screen. So before starting, since we are going for orthographic projection, which is a 2D projection, we need to draw the reference x and y axis. So I will go in the home tab. Now in order to draw that, here I have made certain layers. As you can see under layer options, I have made certain layers, and for these layers I have made a layer for center line, I have made a layer for continuous line, I have made a layer for hidden line, and I have made a layer for projection line. So projection lines are our reference line, continuous line is the one which are used for the edges, which is visible to us. Hidden lines are used for the edges which is hidden, which we can't see, and center line, but obvious, for the axis which divides the figure into two equal parts. Now how to make these layers? So under layer option, if I click over here, okay, here you can see here is the option of what we can say add a new layer. So by clicking on this, I can add a new layer over here. I can give a name to the layer, okay, by double clicking over here. Again I can give the color which I want to give, so I can change the color and I can give a certain color to the layer, and also I can select the line type. So in order to select the line type, I should click on line type, and then here if these things are not loaded into your software, you can load it from here by clicking on the load, and then here you have very different options for the different lines. So from here only I have selected the center line, the hidden line, okay, and then after loading it you can see it over here. So for example, if I take over here this hidden line and I click on OK, so you can see over here it has come over here, and then by selecting this line you can click on OK, so it will be applied over here. So here you can see how to apply it, and at the same time you can also select the what we can say weight of the line, so how much dark it should be visible while you draw it. So from there you can select the weight. So generally the standard practice that is followed is, for continuous line we have the weight as the higher thickness line, then there is your what we can say projection line, and for hidden lines it is what we can say a line which is break into number of parts, so no issue with that. So it will be of the same weight of that of a continuous line, and again your center line, it is a long dash short dash combination line, so in that case also you can have the default what we can say weight. So here, since I've already made what we can say the different layers, I will start with the continuous one. So I will select that layer. Now in order to draw the line, I have the line command. So I will, for the shortcut for the line command is L enter. So I will click on L enter, and then what I will do, I will divide this entire sheet into 4 equal parts. Now in order to divide that, I need to identify the center, or you can say midpoint of this. Now I can directly see, if I take the cursor over this line, I can identify the midpoint by a triangle. Okay, at the same time there is also a midpoint text which is highlighted. If this is not visible on your screen, what you can do to on this is, you can do the snap settings. So for that you need to click on OS enter. This is a shortcut for snap setting, and under that all these things should be selected. So you can go for select all and you can click on OK. Then only you will be able to see all these different kind of what we can say parameters on your AutoCAD screen. So again I will go for L enter. I have selected the continuous line. Here I can see the center. So I will draw a line. I will extend it somewhere near to the title block. Next again I will go for L enter, and then I will select the center of this line which I have drawn vertical, and then I will draw a horizontal line. Now you can see over here, when I am drawing the line, the line is taking exactly an angle of 0 degree or a 90 degree. So why this has happened? The reason behind this is, I have on the ortho command. So the ortho command, that is, it will create a line either in all perpendicular directions, that is 0, 90, 180, 270, etc. So in order to on the ortho command, the shortcut is F8 key. You can go for F8 key, or you can also have this command on from this bottom command line prompt. Okay, so since I have on it, that's the reason it is taking only 0 and 90 degree. So if you want exactly perpendicular lines, you need to on the ortho command, and for that the shortcut is F8. So here again I will draw an approximate line over here, and then again what I will do is I will stretch this line. So in order to stretch the line, you need to select it and just stretch the corner which you want to stretch. Why this is drawn? So we are not going to draw the what we can say front view, top view and the side view, which will be exactly touching this x and y axis. So for that reason you are going to draw a reference line. Now since you are going to draw a reference line, from here I will select the layer as projection. So PROG, I have selected the layer. Now I am going to draw a reference line with respect to this axis, both the axis. So I will take a distance of 10 mm and I will draw these lines. Now since I am going to take a distance of 10 mm, I am going to draw the same size of line, that is the same length of line. I can use the command, that is offset. So I will click for offset command, the shortcut is O enter. So I will click on O enter. Now always in AutoCAD, it's very easy, the software is very user friendly. Whenever you are using certain kind of commands, you always need to read what it is showing you on the screen. So whatever it is showing you on the screen, you please need to follow that, and then it becomes easy for you to what we can say operate the software. So now they are asking me how much distance. So I will put a distance of 10, and then it is asking me select the objects. So I will select this line. So here is the offset. Again I will select this line, then I will select this line, and I will select this line. Okay, so through offset command I have drawn the lines. So if to go out of the command, to come out of the command, or to stop the command, I just need to click on escape. So I have come out of the offset command. Now what has happened, I have selected projection line, but then to my lines have come dark. The reason is I have done a copy of the original line. So that's the reason the original line was of continuous type, hence the offset line is also of continuous line. But no need to worry, we can convert this. So what I will do is I will select all these lines simultaneously just by clicking on the line. Okay, and then from here I will change the layer to projection. So as you can see over here, the lines have been converted into the projection lines. Okay, so now we'll start with the front view. So since I have said that I am going to follow first angle method of projection, my front view will come over here, top view will come over here, and since they have asked me right hand side view, it will come to the left of the front view, so it will come over here. Okay, so if the same question was for first angle method and it was for what we can say left hand side view, then my front view will come in the second quadrant, top view will come in third quadrant, and my left hand side view will come on the right of the front view, so it will come into the first quadrant. But since they have asked me the right hand side view, so bet obvious it will come it over here on the left hand side, hence my front view will come over here. So we'll start with the front view. So as you can see over here in this figure, The front view direction is in the direction of the arrow, which is already given in the question. So when I look from the direction of the arrow, I can see this red color portion which I have highlighted in the front view. So what I will do, I will draw the edges. So as you can see over here, the edge is 100 horizontally, then vertically it's 22, and then again I need to go inside, that is 100, and minus this 15, so that comes out to be 75, and then vertically up I need to go 75 minus of 16, so approximately somewhere near about 53. Okay, so I will start drawing. So again from here, now since I am drawing the visible edges, I will select continuous layer, I will click on and enter. I have selected this corner point, then it's 100, then vertically, no need to click on escape since we are going to draw the line continuously. So I just need to click on enter, click on entering the length value. So then this is 22. Okay, then this is my 100 minus of 15, so this is 85, and then this is my I will just go and zoom in, zoom out. You can use your mouse scroll key. Okay, so this is my 75, so 75 minus of this value, okay, 22, right? So 75 minus 22 is my 53. So here I need to go for 53. Okay, and then here I will just touch the, what we can say, reference line, and here I have completed this first contour to counter edge. Okay, then after this, what we can see in the front view is, as you can see over here, this slant edge is there, but instead of this slant edge, when I will project this, okay, I am going to get a direct straight line. So from top it is at a distance of 16. So what I will do is, over here I can draw it directly, or I will use the offset command. So I will use offset command. So I click on O, enter. It is asking me the distance is 16. I will click on this line which I need to offset, and then I will take the bottom. Okay, so I have got this edge over here. Then next, what is visible in the, what we can say, front view is this triangle. Now for this triangle, we need to draw this slant edge. So the distance is given over here, as you can see over here. From this corner the distance is 70, and from vertical it is distance is 40. Okay, so for this rib, in technical language we call it as rib. Okay, so for this, what we will do is, we will take again L, enter, click on escape command, since I was in the previous, click on L, enter. After clicking on L, enter, here is my 70. Okay, I've got one line. I'll click on escape, again L, enter. Here is my 40. Okay, now why I have drawn this? Because I need to draw the slant edge. In order to draw that slant edge, I need to have the reference point. So I have taken it. Now I will click on L, enter. I have the point over here. Now how it will be identified? It will be identified by this square. Okay, end point. End point is already always identified by a square, what we can say, symbol. So since I have drawn a 70 line, I will click on the end point. So for that end point, it is a square. So I have selected this line, but now my lines are coming only vertical and horizontal, but I want a slant edge. So I need to off the ortho command. So in order to off the ortho command, I need to click on F8. So I'll click on F8. So the ortho command is off, and here again I need to find out the end point. So here again you can see the end point is highlighted over here by the square. So I'll click on that. So here is my slant edge. Now here I have drawn these edges which are extra, so I can delete it. So I will delete it by selecting just the edge of 70 and 40. Okay, then next, I think so whatever is visible in the front view, all we have drawn now. But there is one more thing, as you can see over here, this red color portion. While looking from the front view, even this part is, what we can say, is present, but since this is at the back end of the visible face, so the lines of these edges will be, what we can say, a dotted line. So in order to draw this is at a distance of 12, and this is, what we can say, a slot which is gone throughout. So what I will do is, I need to draw a line of 12 from the bottom. And so what I will do, I will again use offset command. So I'll click on O, enter. I'll select this line. Okay, O, enter. It is asking me distance, so the distance is 12. I'll select this line and click over here. Now this edge is not visible, so I need to change the layer. So I'll select this line and I'll go for hidden. Okay, so as you can see, the layer has been changed and I have drawn the hidden line. So I have done with the what we can say red color portion, that is your front view. Now I will go for the top view. Now the top view I need to see, I'll need to look upon through this green color arrow direction. So whatever is highlighted in green color, painted as well as marked with what we can say inclined lines, all this is visible in my top view. Now what I can do is I can take the reference of front view first. So I will use projection lines over here in order to take the reference. So here I will take a reference from, I'll enter, I click and I will draw. Okay, the layer should be projection. Okay, so I'll go for L, enter, select this point, L, enter. So I can extend this. Okay, I have taken the line, and then now this is just the what we can say reference from the top view. So sorry, from the front view. So from the front view you can take this 100. Now in top view the second dimension that is visible is the width. Okay, so the width, as you can see over here from this diagram, is 64. So what I will do is I will draw, and this edge is directly visible. You can see over here this edge of 64 is visible. Okay, so I can draw directly a dark line of 64, and what I can do is I can complete the entire rectangle since it is visible. So from here I will take continuous. Okay, I'll click on L, enter. From here I will go for a line of, okay, now since it is going in incline, I will click on effect in order to on the, will take a line of 64, click on enter. Then I will go over here, okay, 100, and I will complete this what you can say triangle since it is visible. Okay, after that again we will go to the diagram and we will see what all things are visible over here. So now then the visible is this what we can say rib. As you can see over here, this rib is visible, which is of 12 width. So this rib, what we can say, a reference we can take from the front view. Okay, also what you can say, this border edge is visible. Okay, and these two edges, slant edges, I need to draw, this first one and this second one. So what I will do is I will take reference. Okay, so for reference and you will use projection line, L, enter. So this is the first reference that I am taking. Okay, and then again this is the second reference what we can say for the rib. Okay, now this is dark, so I will draw it by using a continuous line. So again I'll enter, this is my dark. Okay, then next I have okay, now in order to draw the rib, what we can do is we can first plot the center line, because as you can see over here, if I cut this figure, okay, along what we can say this top view axis, then it will be symmetric on both sides. So what I will do is I will draw a center line over here. Okay, so in order to draw the center line, I will select a layer, center from this, and then L, enter. I need to locate the midpoint, so the triangle locates the midpoint, and I will draw a center line over here. Okay, once I have drawn the center line, now I can go for drawing the rib portion. So I will select a continuous line over here. The rib is 12, width is there, so with respect to center line it will be 6 on both the sides. So I will click on L, enter. What I will do is, this is what you can say the reference of the end point of the rib I have taken from front view. So I will draw from this point, distance 6. Okay, enter, and then I will touch it over here, because my rib second end point is along this line. Okay, as you can see over here, the second end point of the rib is along this line, the first end point was along this line. So I have taken the reference from front view, and then by dimensions I have drawn it in the top view. Now what I am going to show you over here is one more command of AutoCAD, that is mirror command. So since the figure is symmetric along the center line, we can do mirror. So I'll click on MI, enter. Now it is asking me select the objects to mirror, so I will select both these lines which I need to mirror, and then again I will click on enter. After that it is asking me select the first point of the mirror line. So I am going to mirror about the center line. So I will select the first point, then I will select this second point, and as you can see over here, the mirror. Okay, now one more, wait for one thing, there is a small mistake from my side. Okay, this line is not exactly what we can say horizontal, so we will make it again. So from here I will select the center. Okay, L, enter, center over here, and L, enter. Okay, and then I have drawn the center line now perfectly straight. Now I will select the next, what we can say, layer, that is a continuous layer, and I will draw the rib portion. L, enter. So here it is 6. Okay, and then I will touch it over here. Now I will use the mirror command, mi, enter. It is asking me to select the objects, so I will select both these objects. I will click on enter. Now it is asking me select the first point of the mirror line, so I am going to mirror about this center line. So I have selected the first point and I selected the second point. Okay, okay, after selecting I need to click on OK. I have not to click on escape, so that's the reason I will repeat it again. Mi, enter. I have selected these 2 points, enter. This is my line of mirror. Okay, now it is asking me, do you need to erase the source object? So my answer is no, I need to keep both the objects. Okay, so now I have drawn this rib. Now one more thing, that is what we can say we need to draw, is this slant edges. So as you can see over here, this edge and this edge, so this is at a distance of 16. Okay, so what I will do, again in this case I can use the offset command. So if I use offset command, O, enter, it is asking me the distance, so 16. I will take this edge, I will draw over here. Okay, now what has happened is it has come throughout edge, but I want only this portion. So now here I will show you one more command of AutoCAD, that is trim command. So for trim you need to press TR and you need to press enter twice. So enter, enter, and you just need to what we can say move the mouse cursor over the line which you need to trim. So I want to trim this line, so I am moving the cursor. Okay, again I need to trim this line also, so I have moved this cursor. So now it is okay, and then this same it will come for the what we can say slant edge over here. So I will do mirror command, mi, enter. I select this, okay, objects, again click on enter, and I need to mirror about this center line. Okay, erase the object, no. Okay, so I have drawn these 2 edges of what we can say, these are these 2 edges, as you can see in the diagram, this edge and this edge. Now in top view, again you have what we can say some hidden portions. So the hidden portions in top view are nothing but the edges of this slot. So when I look from the top, this edges of this slot will be hidden. Now in order to get these edges, firstly I need to, what we can say, I can draw it directly in the top view, no issue with that. But to make it easier, what I will do is I will first draw the right hand side view, and then I will go to draw these hidden edges in the top view. Now in order to draw the right hand side view, I will need to take the reference from the front view as well as the top view. So from front view it is very easy, I will take the references along the horizontal plane, but from top view I need to go through this path. I need to go from here to here. So in order to go from here to here orthographically, I need to draw a 45-degree line first. So I will select a projection line from here. After selecting projection line, I will click on L, enter. I will take this center line, and now what we can say, I need to draw a line which is at 45-degree. So since it is ortho command is on, I will first off the ortho command by clicking on F8. So I clicked on F8. Okay, now it is taking me what we can see, as you can see over here, it is showing me the distance, but approximately I can take a distance of 140, but I am more concerned with the angle. Now how to go on angle? Right now I am on the length part, So to go on angle part, I need to click on tab. So as you can see over here, as soon as I click on tab, okay, it is going to the angle part. So this total angle will be 90 plus 45. So 90 plus 45 comes out to be 135. So I'll take 135 and click on enter. So as soon as I do that, there is a 45-degree line, and whether it is exactly 45-degree or not, you zoom in and you can see over here, it cuts this reference line, and this angle becomes 45, even this angle becomes 45, and this entire angle becomes 90. So once this is done, now I will take projections from both the views, that is front view and top view. So again I'll go for L, enter. From here I have taken the extreme edge, so again I'll on the ortho command F8. Okay, so I have taken this edge from here, again L, enter. From here I need to take the edge. Okay, while doing this, please be careful and see that you zoom in and click on the points which is the nearest. Now as you can see over here, from here I have taken what we can say the reference. I have taken the height from the front view and I have taken the width from the top view. Okay, now I can go for the side view. Now in this side view, as you can see from this figure over here, whatever right hand side view, so I need to look from the right side. So my front view direction is this red color direction arrow. So if I am looking from this direction, that is the red color one, if that is the front view, then my yellow color one is my right hand side view, that is my right side. So while looking from the right hand side view, whatever is highlighted in yellow color, that is what will be visible to me. So I'll start drawing that, and before drawing that I will take certain references from the front view. Okay, so I'll enter. Okay, so now drawing the right hand side view, whatever is highlighted in yellow color, that will be my right hand side view. So I will draw this edge first, this vertical, then this slant, horizontal slant, and again this vertical. Okay, and this horizontal edge you can see over here. So for this, what I will do, I will take references from the front view. So I'll click on L, enter. So this is the reference of the edge in the below direction. Then I need to take one more reference, L, enter, for this rib. So for this rib I am taking no sorry, yeah, for this slant edge I am taking this reference. Okay, so now I have taken the reference. Now yeah, one more thing, that while drawing this horizontal edge, that is this edge, I need to first have the center line. So what I will do is, I will extend the center line from here. So I will select this, select the end point, I'll just stretch it, and then I will select again center line from here, again use L, enter, and from here I will stretch it to this line. Okay, now I can go for the what we can say drawing the part. So from here I will go for continuous. Okay, L, enter. So from here the line goes till this line. Okay, and then there is this horizontal edge over here at the top. What is the value of this? So the overall width is 64. So from 64, this 16 and the 16 on another side. So 64 minus 16 minus 16. So it comes out to be 32. So from center, if I am drawing, it will come out to be 16. So I'll go for L, enter. Okay, here I'll go for 16, enter, and then I will connect this to this point. Okay, so I've drawn this what you can say edge over here, and now what I will do is I will do the mirror command. So I, enter. I'll select this edge, I'll select this edge, I'll select this edge, and I will just do mirror. I'll again click on enter. After that, it is asking me about which line you need to do the mirror. So I have selected the first point and last point. I don't want to erase the original object, so I will click on no. So I have got the edge on another side. Then this line is my dark, so I will click, select, do this line dark directly over here. Next is my rib. So my rib, I need to take reference. So for that I will go from here, projection line. Okay, L, enter. So from here is I have taken this top point of the rib, and the bottom point I already have this distance. So now I will draw the rib. It is visible, so I need to take continuous. Okay, L, enter. So it is 12, so from center it will be 6, and then I will connect it over here. Now again I will use mirror command, mi enter. I will select the objects to mirror, this line and this line. I will click on enter, asking me about which line. So I will select the start point and the end point of that line. I don't want to erase, so I will click on no. Okay, now this is done. Now what else is pending? So the pending part is this yellow color portion, as you can see over here. Okay, so at a distance of 12 I have this line from the center, and then there is an angle of 60 degree over here, and then I need to draw this, what we can say, distance from here. Okay, so what I will do over here is, at a distance of 12, okay, I need to take a reference. Okay, so what I will do is, I will take the reference. I have already drawn the dotted portion of that line, so L enter. This is that, what we can say, edge. Okay, and then after taking the reference, as you can see over here, the distance over here is 30. So from center it will be 15, 15. So what I will do over here is, I need to select continuous. Okay, L enter. So from here it will be 15, 15. Okay, now I need to go for the slant edge. So the angle over here is 60. Alternate angles, it will again become 60. So I will off the ortho command. So F8 I will press. Okay, and here I will go. Now I will take it little away from the bottom line. I am on the length tab. I will go to the angle tab. So for angle tab I need to click on tab. So now it is taking the obtuse angle. So my original angle is 60, but it is taking 90 also with it. So 90 plus 60 is my 90 plus 60 is 150. So I will click on 150. Okay, there is some mistake. Just let me check. It is my 90 plus 60. Yeah, 150 is right. Just let me check the distance. Yeah, distance is 12 and the angle is 60. Okay, so I need to click on tab. This is 150. Enter. I think so I'm making some mistake. Let me check. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I have taken this angle, right? I am taking this angle. So it will come out to be 30. Okay, I have taken this angle. This is 60. This will be my 60. So this will be 30. Okay, so it will be 30. Okay, there is a small calculation over here. This angle is 60. Okay, so my this angle over here will be 30 and this will be 90. So it will be a 30, 60, 90 triangle over here. So from this is 30. So 90 plus 30, it will be 120. Okay, I have made a mistake over here while drawing this line. So I will just correct that. Click on L enter. Select this point. Click on tab. Click on 120. Okay, yes, now I've got the right line. And then what I will do, TR trim, double enter. I will trim this part, trim this line. Okay, and this small part also. Okay, and then I will click on L enter. I will join this. Okay, yes. Okay, there is certain mistake with this line that I have drawn. Okay, so after doing this, I'll enter. There was small mistake over here. click this. Okay, this looks to be fine. Just confirming. TR, enter, small mistake over here. Okay, so what I will do is now I will do the mirror portion again. MI, enter, click on edge, this edge, and this edge. Okay, okay, one more mistake over here. I can see over here, so I'll just trim this part. So by doing the zoom, okay, you will get to see if there is some extended parts over there. So yes, I'll come back to the mirror command. So mi enter, I'll select the edges. Okay, click on enter. Then it is asking me about which center line or the start and end point. So I've selected those points. Okay, so there is a small error while drawing, so that's the reason I'm getting that open edge over there. It's okay, no issue with that. You can check it on your side if there is some error, you can rectify that. Okay, so I've done with this what you can say side view. So as you can see over here, whatever is visible in yellow color, that is my side view, and there is no hidden portion. So I've completed the side view, but now the top view hidden lines are pending. So these are the lines which are corresponding to these edges. So this edge over here, this edge over here, and this edge over here, and this edge over here. So what I will do, as I already said previously, I need to take a reference from the side view. So I'll select projection lines over here, projection, yeah, I'll enter. This is F8, I need to on F8. F8, yeah. Okay, again I'll enter, second edge. Okay, now from here I need to take it in the side view. Okay, so I can take it from here up till here, and then I will do extend it. I'll enter again. Okay, so now I will go for the hidden from here, since these edges are hidden in the top view. Okay, I'll go for I'll enter, and these edges are throughout. So I clicked on this line, again I'll enter. Okay, and this line over here, yes. And now I will do the mirror of this line. So mi enter, and select the objects to mirror, enter, and select the center line about which I need to mirror this. Okay, erase, no. Okay, so now I have drawn what we can say the hidden lines in the top view. So here I have completed my figure, that is my front view, top view, and right hand side view by using first angle method. Now what I will do is, whatever is extra additional, I will trim that portion. So TR, enter, trim this line, not required, and then here also I can do the trim. Okay, here I can trim, so it looks clear whatever we have drawn. Yeah, so this looks good. Now we will go for dimension. Okay, Now in order to give the dimensions, I need to go for the command dimensions. So the shortcut is D enter. So click on D enter. This dimension box will open. Now I need to set certain style of the dimensions. So for that, what I will do is I will click here on new. Okay, copy of, you can give the name for the dimension. So I'll give a dim style. I'm giving my style, and start with the standard part always. So standard I will select over here. So I selected new option, given the name to the dimension type, and I have selected standard from here. Then I'll click on continue. Now certain basic, what we can say, changes that we need to do is, from here unit precision I need to select 0. So I will get whole numbers, as you can see over here. As soon as I changes to different types, the similar type will be visible here. So the first setting is I will select the unit precision to 0. Then over here, nothing to be done as of such thing. Then in symbols and arrow, from here I will select the arrow size as 5. Okay, once I have done this, in text I will select the text height as 5. Yeah, align the text to the dimension. Instead of that, we can go for ISO standard over here. For text alignment, we will go for ISO standards. Then fit, no need to do any changes. Okay, I think so all other settings are good. So we have changed the settings under what we can say, symbols and arrow. We have selected the arrow size as 5. Okay, and then from here we have selected the text height as 5. We have selected the text alignment as ISO standard. Okay, and okay, then we are good to go. You click on OK, and then what we will do here, you can see the dim style has been selected over here. So from here I will select it, and then I need to go for set as current. So as soon as I select set as current, it will be this style will be selected for my dimensions. So I'll select set as current, and I'll close this. Once I have done, you can see the dimension tab over here. So from here I will take the dimensions, and what I will do is that whatever dimensions are given in the question, all that dimensions I will mark in all the 3 views, that is front view, top view and side view. Only care I need to take is that the dimensions line should not intersect, and the second important thing, that the dimensions should not be repeated. For example, I have shown the dimension of 100 in the front view, so no need to show it in the top view again. Show it somewhere, means either in the front view or in the top view. So I have selected dimensions from here. I just now need to select the edges. So I'll select this edge. Okay, now before starting with that, I will select from here continuous layer, and now I will select this dimension. Okay, so I'll select this and this. So this is my 100. Okay, next this height over here is my 75. Then this cursor, just you need to click the edges. Okay, here is a mistake, no issue. Actually that was 22, I have made it of 21. It's okay now. So certain things you can, what we can say, rectify through practice. Then this 16 I will give it over here. Okay, this 16, and then this height also of the rib I can give it over here, 40. Okay, then this thickness of the rib I will give it over here, 12. Okay, then what dimensions, yeah, this width I can show over here in the top view, 64. Yeah, then this dimension needs to be shown, 15. Okay, then what else is remaining? Yeah, this 70 needs to be shown. I'll show this 70 over here, or else I will show it over here, 70. That will be little much better. Yeah, you can show it over here, 70. Yes, then what what all dimensions is remaining. Yeah, 30 I need to show, 64 I need to show. So this 30 I will show it over here. Okay, then 64 I have shown it over here. 12 and 22 I have shown. 100 I have shown. 70 I have shown. 75 I have shown. 40 I have shown. 16 is also shown. 15 is also shown. Okay, and now only the last dimension that is remaining is the angle. So for angle, under this dimension you can see over here the tab is angular. So from dimensions besides, you need to select angular, to select this edge and this edge. Okay, here you can see the angle. So either you can show 120 or you can show 60. So I will show 60 over here. Okay, if you want to extend this, you can just select this, what you can say, over here, and you can change the position of what we can say the dimension. Okay, similarly you can do it over here. If you can see that it is overlapping, so you just select the dimension, select the pointer, and then you can go for such kind of, what we can say, change in the orientation of the dimensions. Okay, so if you find it that it is overlapping or it is not, what we can say, the presentation is not good for the dimension, you just select it, and then you can, what we can say, change. Okay, so that it looks good and clean. Okay, your representation is also important. Yes, so we have done what we can say with the part. Okay, we have completed. So now I need to do the changes with respect to my nameplate. So just in order to do the changes, you can just click, take the cursor upon the, what you can say, the name that you want to change. So here I will click, double click, and this will open. So here I can type my name. Okay, cap, small, whatever you want. Okay, just click beside, it will come over there. You need to take the cursor. Once the roll, that part highlights, you just need to click on double click, and then you can write your number, whatever you want. Okay, similarly you can enter your college name over here. Double click, you can enter this, and if you want to extend this, you will just pull this. Okay, this nameplate can also be extended. Okay, so this is how to do the changes in the nameplate. Once this is done, now what I will do is just delete these references. Okay, now finally what I need to do, I need to take the printout of this sheet. So in order to take the printout of this sheet, I need to convert it into PDF. Okay, so for that I need to go for the option Control P. So I'll click on Control P. Just a minute, some mistake. Control P. Yeah, once I've clicked on Control P, the dialogs box open. So there are certain settings. In name you need to select DWG to PDF under name. Then under paper size you need to select ISO, and the size should be A3 420 into 297. Okay, this is the standard size of A3 paper. So 420 into 3 297. From here, what to plot, you need to select window option, and under that window you need to select these edges of the A3 size drawing sheet. Once this is selected, you need to click on center to plot and fit to paper. Okay, so see here I have selected DWG to PDF after doing Control P. Here I have selected ISO 420 to 297. From here I have selected the windows. I have selected the bottom corner and the top right corner. I have selected center to plot and fit to paper, and now I'll click on OK. Then it is telling me where you want to save it. So I'll save it over into my folder over here in AutoCAD, and I can give the name over here, whatever the name of the problem is. So I'll give PB01. I'll click on save. So here you can see the PDF has been generated. So you can easily take the printout of this, okay, and submit it to your respective faculty as a submission. Okay, so this is your orthographic projection. So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and share it with your friends, those who are learning AutoCAD.